Wait, what? GTA was so bad they had to take it down? GTA fans furious after Rockstar takes away the GTA Trilogy after being down for more than 24 hours. The launcher is back online, but the Trilogy Definitive Edition is now unavailable to play or purchase. So they can remove files that are not supposed to be in the game. Wait, what? Is it hot coffee? Did they hot coffee it? Oh no. Did they fucking hot coffee mod it already? Shut the fuck up. That's the first time I ever jerked off. No, there were leaked scripts and unlicensed music. First time I ever jerked off to a video game, chat. That's right. Worse than hot coffee. They found dev notes? Oh no. Zoomers were not alive during hot coffee. Hot coffee was a mod because Grand Theft Auto like literally had, I guess, did they have a fucking sequence or something in the game that was hidden, and the mod actually allowed you to fuck. Like it was like a mod that allowed you to leak the sex minigame. Yeah, it was an unfinished sex minigame, and that's the reason why. That's the reason why they fucking what do you call it? They literally turned it into adult only, right? It was like one of the first games, ever that was that got the adult only rating. It was adult only until they fixed it. Yeah, Hot Coffee Mod was in 2004, so yeah, Zoomers don't remember. They had a mini game that you can unlock with an easy mod. Yeah. DJ clapping cheeks in 240p again. Aw, shit. Here we go again. It's because the leaked script showed they literally took scripts from the mobile game. What? Hillary Clinton was against it, by the way. That was like, Hot Coffee was like Hillary Clinton's first like anti-video. It wasn't her first, but like she was super anti Grand Theft Auto. Hot Coffee mod was so bad that I could probably show it to you on Twitch and not get banned. And Tipper Gore too, Al Gore's wife. Shouldn't they remove all other GTA since you can get a hooker to get a health bonus? Yeah, you could fuck prostitutes in your car. I think they didn't take those out. Oh, this is pretty funny. Dude, all of the fucking videos that have come out of it is pretty funny. I've changed my mind. The GTA remasters are perfect. This is looking backwards while in first person on the quad bike. Dude, it's so bad, dude.
Show on Chatterbox. Today we're talking about anything, it seems.
I got all your own defense needs.
I gotta get my face locked.
Oh, damn, this person is streaming it too. 105 people. Nice.
License too? I don't need to send the ID. You look trustworthy.
Wow, what a good game. Hey, do you guys remember when chatters were telling me that this was actually an artistic choice? Remember when the fucking simps, the absolute simps, were like, oh, dude, this is deliberate. This is an artistic choice. And when I said this is doo-doo, it's actually fucking doo-doo. Like, straight the fuck up doo-doo.
I got all your own defense needs.
Wait, GTA was like this back in the day too? Yeah, in 2001. The fuck do you mean? Grand Theft Auto was back like this back. Yeah. Why didn't they just fucking literally put the entire game on Liberty City? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I know it's like, it's a lot of fucking work. It's a whole ass, new ass game. But like, why didn't they just fucking mocap it, make like a new game? I would suck that game's dick, okay? I would fuck that game. I would jerk off on that game. Oh my god, I should have never watched the Cussy documentary. There are mods that are literally better. Yeah, there are mods that fans have made that are better than the fucking definitive edition. And not only that, but Rockstar, in a fucking money grubbing effort, literally delisted the original fucking games because they wanted to push for the definitive edition. Mocapping a game that old is probably a pain in the ass. No, it's not even like you're just making a new game at that point, dude. Rockstar is all about maximize profits over effort. That's not true. That's not how they used to be. They literally were not that. That is the reason why Rockstar was so awesome, was because they were the opposite of that. They would put out a game every fucking 5 years, and that game would be the best game you've ever fucking played. Okay? Now, they put out a game every 5 years. It's just the same game with like new shaders. And I think it's Grand Theft Auto Online. Literally. The real Rockstar, the Rockstar of my youth, the Rockstar that I grew up loving was basically the Rockstar that just they put out games every like 5 years, every 6 fucking years. And when they did, those games were fucking fuego. Okay? She looks like Lori Lightfoot. GTA is about doing crimes. We've been doing practices all around. No, Red Dead Redemption 2 was incredible. Okay. They could have just remade the trilogy with the GTA 5 engine. That's what I was saying. Rockstar's legacy is cool as fuck. They literally shit on everyone trying to stop them. You're right. Grand Theft Auto 3 changed the game. Grand Theft Auto 3 is an incredibly important video game. It's one of the first like working, incredibly successful examples of a sandbox game. Before Grand Theft Auto 3, the only other like serious sandbox game was this game called Shenmue or something. I don't know how to say it. It's a Japanese game. Now every fucking game is sandbox, right? And for a while, those sandbox games were incredible. Shenmue? Is that how you say it? Cheese for Grand Theft Auto 3. I always ran on riot mode. Flying cars. All pets have weapons. It was like World War 3. The only thing that was, they don't know I'm a remake. Shouldn't it be called a remaster and not a remake? Why does it look the same but with a filter? Because it is the same. Or actually, it's not even the same. It's worse. This goes into how they did this. Interview how Rockstar and Grocery remastered all 3 GTA games. At launch, Grand Theft Auto 3 was a quantum leap for game design. It set the standard for what an open world game should be. True. That's just what I told you. An immersion playground where you seamlessly travel by car and foot, completing missions or creating your own fun. It's a testament to the believability of the world and how we all have one friend, or that one friend who roleplayed the crime saga as an upstanding citizen, obeying traffic laws, stopping at every red light. With the pacing on the player's hands. Rockstar's never been a studio that's about looking back. I was on the cutting edge of every release, except for this last one. Except for the last fucking like 6 years, with the exception of Red Dead. Donkey did a fucking video on this. The game is in development hell. An insider claims GTA 6 is in development hell. He's calling it Rockstar's most chaotic project, and the plans for the game have changed several times. No. There's a ton of speculation. According to a report from DSOG, Rockstar's Mac. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 6 is like locked up under a million different fucking NDAs, dude. I don't think we'll ever I don't think anything we hear about Grand Theft Auto 6 is like gonna be fucking real, okay, or credible. We have Bethesda, so whatever, I guess. Yeah, at least we still have Bethesda making the most scuffed fucking games. Yeah, like you know, Bethesda's doing the same shit, dude. Don't be mean to the demaster devs. Up until now, they've only made mobile ports for console games. They probably got fucked by Rockstar, and I doubt they're happy with what they made. Bro, Bethesda is the exact same shit. Morrowind blew my fucking mind. When I played Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, I was like, this is how every game should be. Okay? That was my first interaction with a Bethesda game. An incredible game. So broken, always. As is the case, because I think they just like kill testers. I think they hire testers. I think Bethesda hires like beta testers and then murder them. When someone comes in and is like, here's a bug, they're like, okay, cool, thank you. Kill them. And then they continue. Okay? Morrowind is almost a perfect RPG in essence. It is. It was. Okay? And I know I sound like a fucking boomer, right? When I say stuff like this, but like, in its infancy, these major multi-billion dollar developers used to be places that valued the art that they were putting out. Microsoft bought Bethesda though now and haven't done anything since. We don't know what they're working on. They might be going in a new direction soon. Have you ever played Rockstar's masterpiece Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition? No. The new Skyrim anniversary release has tags capitalism and psychological horror on Steam. I've played Oblivion and Skyrim, but not Morrowind. Should I buy it? No. You will never enjoy. You had to literally be there. Like, you're not going to enjoy Morrowind now, dude. It's old as fuck. It's like a 20-year-old game, bro. Like, you would fucking hate it if you played it now. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's literally, oh my God, it's about to be a 20-year-old game. Oh my fucking God. I was just kidding. I didn't even realize how old that game is. What the fuck? Skyrim's already 10 years old. Oblivion was incredible. Skyrim was incredible, obviously. Fallout 76 never happened. That's not a real game that they put out, so that's fine. That's different. That's why I love From Software. Yeah. The reason why I love From Software is because they are the only studio that's out right now that's still fucking, like, one of the major studios that's still, I mean, I don't know if it's considered a major studio or not, but like they're the only studio that like actually fucking makes incredible, like, real full-blown games. Naughty Dog 2, eh. I feel like Naughty Dog. Well, Naughty Dog is like they make first gen games for Sony, so I feel like they're Santa Monica Studios is another one. Yes, BioWare used to be that. Blizzard used to be that. No longer. Will you ever play? Did you ever play Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy? Yes, I did. Valve used to be that. Wait, Valve? Isn't that a company that exclusively makes like they make like you know, VR kits and stuff, right? Have they ever made a video game? Because it's been so long since they made a video game that I don't remember them as a company that has ever made video games. Half-Life Portal. Oh, wow. That's Valve? That's crazy. I had no idea. Bro, Valve is Steam. Dude, people are so funny. Oh, is it? You mean to tell... educate me more on a fucking company that literally hired Yanis Varoufakis, one of my favorite fucking socialists, and was a cooperative corporation that made some of the most important fucking games. Half-Life being like one of the most important games of all time. Like a historic game. The rain in the definitive edition literally breaks the game. Wait, hold on. I want to see this. I want to bask in the glory of my fucking correct take about gaming that you guys all were fucking yelling at me. What? It's good that they kept the original look. The problem is that just because the original game makes you happy doesn't mean it aged to work again. Dude, it sucks. It sucks. It is so dog shit. This entire thing is fucking dog shit, dude. When will we play Celeste and Hollow Knight? Sleeping on Indies? No. Did you ever finish Cyberpunk? Of course, dude. And I loved it. And it was the fucking worst, but I loved it. I want to play Jade Empire again, but scared to. Oh, so fucking good. Jade Empire, incredible video game. Bro, what is going on? You think Half-Life 2 will ever be a thing? I've been hearing that since I was 2 years old and now I'm 27 now. I mean, they made Alex and Half-Life 2 is a thing. You mean Half-Life 3, right? When Half-Life 2 came out, I bought that bad boy day one and I had a sweet gaming rig at the time. Oh my God. Half-Life 2 was awesome. Bro, this game literally looks like a mobile game, okay? Fable 1 was incredible too. They forgot to add the fog so you can see how small the map is. Forests have vastly improved. What the fuck? Why does his head look so tiny? Wait, which one's the new one and which one's the old one? Are they all the new one? It literally looks the same. I mean, it looks great. It actually, the forests do look good. I heard Bully 2 was shelved in 2017 for Grand Theft Auto 6. I did play the original Prince of Persia trilogy, yes. And yes, I will be playing the Knights of the Old Republic remake 1000%. I really do hope that it doesn't suck ass though. Look how buggy the jetpack is. This one? MS-DOS? No, not this one. Wait, did I play this? I did. I think I... No, I never played this, no. This is before I was born, bro. No, I'm talking about the fucking... the Prince of Persia 3D games. They were pretty fucking good. They were really fucking good. The Prince of Persia... What was it, like fucking Sands of Time and shit? I played this on a flip phone. Oh, yeah. I think this was like a mobile game, right? This turned into a mobile game because I remember before they announced the KOTOR remake, some dude was making it himself. Videos on YouTube, it looked really beautiful. My expectations for the one are really high now.
And we're back with another episode of Before You Buy, that show where we give you some straight up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest
I did play Dragon Age Origins, yes.
games releasing. As usual, it's me, Jake Baldino, and today we're talking
I only played the first Dragon Age. I never played any of the other ones, I don't think. The one where you go to Valhalla in the end.
about
Whichever
the
one
Grand
that
Theft Auto
was.
Trilogy, the definitive edition. We've been playing these nonstop since they went live, and we've got some info for you. This is a long-rumored re-release of the classic Grand Theft Auto games that really changed the world of gaming, and it's got some good tweaks. It's got a couple things it's missing, a nice new coat of paint, some weird visual glitches, and some issues, and yeah. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is not a complete remake. Set your expectations. It's a remaster.
Yes.
It's an updated, nice.
Bro, this is the second one, right? I think this is the second one. The first one was the one where he was like wearing a yellow suit. This game was so fucking good, dude.
I grow tired of this.
Dude, look at that, dude. That's nuts. Oh, it's so fucking good. Jerma actually played the GTA remake 6 years ago. It looks even better on his
Give
PC.
it 15 seconds
What?
before.
Okay, this
I
looks like shit,
get it
bro.
wrong.
Are you fucking joking?
Somebody.
What the fuck is this game, bro? What is this? Grab that auto. I played Prince of Persia on my Nintendo Wii. Fuck that game. Did you play the first God of War? Yes.
Let's finish him.
Dude, it's so funny. The enemy AI back then, like, literally resembles fucking... The enemy AI back then straight up resembles the fucking what do you call it? The like the movies where like the fucking guys will just wait in the background for you to beat their ass. He's just waiting. Yo, did you ever play Control? No, I never did. I'm not going to get me a code or I strike our friendship. Bro, I didn't even get a code myself. I got one through the Happy Hob. He had one extra. I used to run up along the walls and pools under the water, pretend I was free running, and I'd rewind time underwater. Dumbass kid. Why is there a thin layer of Vaseline over this game camera? I remember buying this game and beating it within 7 days. GameStop allowed you to return used games. Did you play Metal Gear Solid 2? Yes. It's my favorite game of all time, dude. I thought it was Jade Empire. I said Jade Empire is one of my favorite games. Wait, oh shit. Watch this. I want to watch this.
Rockstar delisted the original versions of the games, so you can't buy them anymore. But I think what we have here is, if you're interested in it, a decent way to experience the classic games. They're like you remember, for the most part.
This is so terrible, dude. I would rather let Grand Theft Auto live in my mind than fucking do this.
Except for a few things I'll explain. But it's also a good enough representation for a new generation of people to play it who never got to.
But we think for most people, for people who play these games a lot or you experience them a lot, this feels like it did need some more time in the oven.
Bro, this literally looks like the Simpsons hit and run game. It looks like Simpsons hit and run. Okay, that's what it looks like. Like, I'd rather play Simpsons Hit and Run than Grand Theft Auto Remade and like ruin the memories that I have in my mind of the beautiful game.
The answer for the whole thing is a bit more complicated. This is going to be a divisive one.
Now, whether you think it's worth the money or maybe you don't want this because you're mad that Rockstar still isn't giving you Grand Theft Auto 6, that's up to you. I can't really move
Some more time in the oven for a fucking game that's like, 20 years old. Literally 20-year-old game. They have all the time. They had all the time in the fucking world in the oven, okay? They cooked it. It's burnt to a crisp at this point, I think.
move the needle there. But putting that stuff aside, let's just dive into this product. We've got a lot of gameplay footage for the game on different consoles and platforms for you to see, and all of this is spoiler-free. So first, let's talk about the biggest upfront upgrade, the visuals. A lot of this is going to be down to personal taste and preference, specifically with the art style. It's subjective, so keep that in mind. But
dude, anyone that tells me this is art style is fucking purely huffing copium, and you're working for Rockstar. Like, I hope you got the bag from Rockstar. It is not subjective. And I heard it so much from you motherfuckers in here too. It's like, objectively, the notion that this is simply, ooh, fucking that bitch ass, dude. Let's go. I think this is objectively not art style. It's literally just an old game that they fucking put like new coat of paint on.
But the facts first. These are the original games, but with new, nicer, higher resolution textures, new lighting systems, vastly better particle and weather effects. Cars look way better. They're shinier with better reflections. Characters and objects look just kind of updated, like they filled in the blanks with the old graphics. There's a bit more to them in all cutscenes too. But generally, visually, I think in most instances, it looks really good. There are some caveats, but at the very least, in terms of translating the old into some...
What is he saying right now? Like, I feel like Are my eyes betraying me? Should I be hearing something with my... I feel like my ears are relaying information that is drastically different than what my eyes are showing me, okay?
Somewhat new, but like you remembered, I think they mostly made the right decisions. I found myself sometimes going, wow. You know, some of it looks good. A few things look not so good. Do you want more? I mean, maybe you'll get it with mods again eventually. San Andreas has some really killer lighting during the day that can make things look pretty modern, while Vice City just seems to have gotten the most care here. The colors are freaking absolutely like amazing, and the game just looks and feels a bit fresher but familiar. Some characters and things have a bit more of that cartoony look that the old games were going for, but now, you know, less muddy and a bit more fully realized. Now, again, that's a matter of personal preference.
Wait, did you only get 1 star for killing a cop? That's weird. But anyway, that's like besides the point. It's the art style, bro. It's just a, you know, a bit.
A friend of mine thinks the main characters look weird.
Helicopter mission is untouched, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is so cancer. The RV missions, dude. The RV helicopter. Oh, the absolute worst. That was like all the fucking Grand Theft Autos have like, you know how From Software games have the filter bosses? From Software games have filter bosses where you're like, that's the fucking boss. If you can't pass it, like, you're not going to beat this game. Grand Theft Auto had unnecessarily difficult missions. Every game has like 3 missions that are just unnecessarily fucking difficult.
And
Or did I say RV? I meant RC. Yeah, the RC missions.
Disagree. I think they look cool. But there are some side characters that look kind of jacked up, though. I will say. I don't know what happened. They will be memed a lot. But once you start moving and once you start playing, this really is still the old Grand Theft Auto games, meaning characters still get in the cars in that same goo.
Bro, look at Tommy Vercetti versus whoever this character is. I don't remember. Like, look at the difference, bro. They literally, what did they do? Did they spend all their time on like fixing Tommy Vercetti, and then everyone else, they're like, yeah, fuck it, who cares? That's crazy. It's literally, this motherfucker looks like he's 4K, and then the other guy looks worse than the original game.
Goofy, aggressive way. They still have those crazy, jerky jump animations, and shooting still looks a little awkward. More on that in a bit. Now, on PC, it has DLSS support, and on the next-gen consoles, it's, to quote Rockstar, 4K up to 60 FPS. Now, it's got...
What? Wait. You can play this game 4K up to 60 FPS? Bro, this shit literally has like worse graphics than a PlayStation 3 game, man. What the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do with this? A 4K up to 60 FPS. That's so dumb, dude. Oh. This is like, the Rockstar is turning fucking Cyberpunk, dude. It's just straight up. It's over. It sucks. It's just the truth. It's fucking... By the way, the car's headlights reflecting off the pavement is literally the upgrade. That's it. This right here is the improvement from like the old game.
Got 2 modes, of course, prioritize resolution or prioritize frame rate mode. We've seen this in a lot of other games on newer consoles, and it's all fine and dandy. There's not a massive compromise in cool visuals between the two, except for one game. GTA 3. GTA 3 overall seems like it got the least attention. You'll see that be the theme here. I know it's the oldest and the hardest to fix, but there's tons of weird glitches. We had a few crashes, and there are a lot of visual bugs and stuff that flip-flops weirdly depending on if you're in frame rate mode or fidelity mode. Lighting can get really weird and inconsistent, and the rain effects are downright hard to look at. I can't believe these are in the game. It actually kind of made 2 of us here kind of feel woozy after staring at it for too long.
Bro, the impossible difficulty to fucking drive in the rain. They're like, yeah, fuck this, dude. We're just gonna make it impossible to watch.
The frame rate also dipped here and there and was not rock solid, which is something I really was not expecting for an updated version of a PS2 game. You know, this stuff should be watertight. Thankfully, though, so far, San Andreas and Vice City seem to be much stronger overall. The frame rate on frame rate mode maintains a close to solid 60, except for the occasional stutter. That's still a bit more than I was hoping, but I'm just pointing out stuff that was noticeable to our naked eye. It seems mostly...
Ugh. Ugh. I want to throw up, dude. Just look at this. It's, first of all, he looks like Mischief. Okay. But secondly, artistic choice, right? Artistic choice. Artistic choice, bro. Come on. Bro, it's an artistic choice, bro. What the fuck? I don't get it, bro. Why are you being like this, bro? It's just an artistic choice, dude. It literally looks like the original game. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it sucks.
Smooth. This also goes for the last gen version as well. It looks a little more framey, but it ain't bad at all, and it looks okay. We tested out the PS4 version on a base model PS4 Slim, and we'll have some gameplay popping up in this video here so you can compare. Now, the PC version, some quick notes. PC started very promising with San Andreas running between 60 to 80 FPS in 1440p with ultra settings.
Metal Gear Solid 2 literally looks better.
Final.
Yeah, of course. Bro, you can't compare fucking Grand Theft Auto to Metal Gear Solid, though. This is a cinematic masterpiece, dude. Actually a fucking cinematic masterpiece. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'll pay you for your Nintendo Online sub if you stream Ocarina of Time. Could do a $50 dono and gift subs. What? Hasan's radical gaming agenda. Weren't you supposed to play games Elden Ring at 8? Bro, I don't know why you guys think I'm stalling right now because I'm waiting for the time so I can play Elden Ring. Like, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm going to play it no matter what. We got half an hour left, and it's middle of the hour, which reminds me that I'm going to run a 6-second ad break here. I'm literally I'm stalling specifically so I can fucking play this shit on stream rather than just by myself because I'm going to do it regardless. Because I got the early access. In half an hour, we're going to be able to play. Okay? Which is exciting. OOT on Switch plus Pro Controller? What? Did you look at LSF yet? No, I did not. I don't really care. I mean, we could do that. Let's finish this video
Which
first.
doesn't sound great for a
Also, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5 or you can do that for free with a Twitch Prime. Here's the ad break now.
17-year-old game on PC with a Ryzen 7 3800 and a 2080 Super, but it isn't terrible either considering the upgrades and changes.
Ew.
Still, we think it could use a bit more optimization. Still, the game is totally enjoyable, but, you know, like we said earlier, there's more problems in the GTA 3 version. The game runs, seemingly for us, with a performance loss of like 30 to 50% in more demanding scenes. We messed with our settings, but still couldn't get it perfect. If you're jumping around between the games back to back, you might notice some stuff. Now, the Switch version is it's actually pretty much what we expected. It's rough. It's kind of like The Witcher 3 on Switch, where on handheld it technically looks decent, like wow, they did it, and seems somewhat playable, but it's just blurry. Now put that in docked mode on a screen and it's pretty unacceptable. But again, we have inconsistency between the games. You know, where I thought San Andreas was blurry but fine, Vice City on Switch specifically.
To be fair, the Witcher 3 on Switch is like stupid. Like the fact that you can play a game like Witcher 3 on Switch is insane. Like on a handheld console. Like
specifically was a little choppy in some strange ways. Like you can see it in Tommy's run animation sometimes. I don't know what's going on there, but just know that the Switch version comes with a warning. It comes with the territory of the hardware not being super powerful, but still, it's a facelift of an old game. Now,
also, it's unacceptable that this remaster is not playing maximum performance on Switch. I take that back. If the Switch can play Witcher 3, it should be able to fucking play all of the Grand Theft Auto games with like maximum fucking, like he just admitted. It's a fucking PlayStation 2 game, man. Are you crazy? Like the Switch can run every PS2 game. Easy, okay? Every single fucking PS2 game you could absolutely play on the Switch. You should be able to. Even if it's fucking remastered. That's crazy. And to the person who said Switch is dog shit, I'm not banning you because your life is sad. I'll be honest. Because I used to be like you. I used to be like you, and it's so wrong. Like it's a technological marvel. I'm a fucking baby game lover, dude. I love my Switch. Switch can barely play Witcher 3. Look at the footage. It's awful looking. Why would I look at the footage when I've played Witcher 3 on my Switch? What do you mean? I mean, it gets janky. It gets really janky. It literally is like hard. It is difficult for the Switch to like load it sometimes, but the game is so good.
the gameplay itself, it feels good. You know, it feels largely unchanged, but slightly beefed up in places that count. The games are still good and really fun, specifically San Andreas. It's all still so great if you ask me. The games have more modern checkpointing and autosaves, so it's way easier to restart a mission if you fail. The older games were notorious for this. You know, you would do a longer mission and you would fail right at the end, and it sucks. And in some ways, it's a little better here. There's now a more modern GTA-style weapon wheel and radio station wheel, and it works perfectly. You can still swap weapons the old-fashioned way by just mashing the button through them all, or just hold it and bring up the weapon wheel now. And mini-maps are updated as well.
Sick, dude. Worth the $60. That's, you know, I think it's worth it. They have a weapon wheel now, so that's pretty cool.
With like fresh navigation and stuff. The control layout is more Grand Theft Auto 5 style, and the aiming and shooting has been updated as well. The targeting style was said to be like Grand Theft Auto 5, but like not quite. This is...
Bro, can you... Dude, imagine playing this game on the PlayStation 5 though. Like, that's disgusting. Like, I can't get myself to do that. I would not be able to do that. Okay? It's just like, no.
Not the control.
Like, hey, I bought a PlayStation 5, gonna play a fucking 20-year-old game that looks like shit on it. Yeah. Like, going from Demon Souls to this, like, yeah. One of the best, probably the example of like a fucking remaster and like how you should ever re-release old IP is Demon Souls. I really do respect what's the fucking name of the company? Blue Point or whatever. The company that made Demon Souls. So good. So fucking good. Blue Point. Yeah. I really do hope they're working on a Metal Gear Solid 2 remaster. If that's the case, like, I'm gonna fucking lose it. So good. Just got an RTX 3090. Guess I'll play Grand Theft Auto 3 with Grand Theft Auto 3 graphics.
control upgrade you were possibly looking for. Like I said at the start, it's still the same game here with the same awkward combat that we enjoyed back then. Now you can just hold the left trigger and lock on and aim a bit quicker and more naturally, and in a way that makes it feel more in line with a regular third-person shooter. But, you know, movement is awkward, the character's arm can sometimes flail about, and shootouts are still mostly awkward. It gets better by game, you know, just like it did back in the day. 3 was rough, Vice City was better, San Andreas was pretty good. So the update makes aiming and shooting a little easier and cleaner, but the combat can still look a little awkward. Just know that. But at the very least, it's easy to pick up and doesn't feel as archaic. And thankfully, guns still have the same punch. Swinging a bat or a melee weapon is still just zany and goofy, and the games still have the challenging spots. Same goes for the driving. I know people are very particular about the driving in between these games. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it seems like they didn't really mess with anything. But there are still the differences in feel between the games. Also, we got to acknowledge the music. You know, these games are known for really...
Bro, look at this. This is unacceptable. Like, you can't be fucking Rockstar and put this out, dude. That is so disrespectful, dude. Look at how fucking empty this shit is, dude. This is, yo, 2021, dude. You can't be putting out a game that looks like some fucking 14-year-old made in Roblox, okay? That's crazy. That's so crazy. And I really hope the consumers fucking punish Rockstar a little bit. I mean, I really do. I hope that they got fucking cooked on this. I hope that they fucking lost money on this. I hope, because there's no other way to fucking motivate these assholes, dude. Oh my God. Looks like real life Houston. No, it looks like Oklahoma, bro. There's like 8 people on the sidewalk.
Embracing the spirit and culture of their respective time periods, and with that came some incredible licensed real-world tracks, most notably San Andreas and Vice City. Unfortunately, there are some missing tracks.
Didn't they mod Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto? Like, No Pixel. Didn't No Pixel used to have like literally Liberty City built in? Like, they have Liberty City in it. And then Rockstar fucking cooked the 5M and like sued them. It does. It looks like Simpsons Hit and Run. It just straight up. This looks like Simpsons Hit and fucking Run, dude.
Now, if you played earlier re-released versions of the games from a few years back, you might...
Grand Theft Auto 4 remastered with the GTA 5 engine.
Welcome back to GTA 5. The sites. So what I was kind of trying to get at, well, some stuff's gonna be broken. First off, some lights not working, some traffic areas not great, like whatever's happening there. Frame rate is gonna be kind of all over the place, as this is not supposed
to be fair though. Like, I don't know why you would even remaster Grand Theft Auto 4, because the Grand Theft Auto 4 engine looked fucking sick too. That's what I was trying to say, bro. Literally, like, you could straight up put Liberty City on the GTA 4 engine if you want. It doesn't have to be in GTA 5. You know, just GTA 4. It's fine. Like, fuck it.
To be here, and this is in addition to the regular map and island being loaded in of San Andreas, that is, of course. But there's a lot of good here. One, we get to see it in this awesome engine. We get to see it with NVE, which is huge. But you're going to see some...
I don't know why people are saying, no, GTA 4 looks like ass today. I played it on stream. I played Grand Theft Auto 4 on stream. Like, not that long ago. Like, last year I played it. I didn't finish it, but it was good. Like, it was fine. Better than the fucking remaster.
Hop in. You're going to see some stuff that's not right, to be honest. And that is just what it is. Also, I can't distribute this. What I've come across and what I've made work and what, you know, all that.
Okay, there is a reason why I quit, because the driving was really terrible, but
stuff, that is what it is. And unfortunately, this is one of the things that
I stopped playing Grand Theft Auto 4 because the driving was so fucking cancer.
might already be aware of some of the tracks missing here. Some are whatever, and some are really noticeable. There are still tons of tracks, and they're seemingly higher quality now, but the missing tracks are a bummer. I'll link a source.
The network test started? No, it didn't. It's 6:43. Did it? No shot. Wait, it did?